Prometheus was a big success when it came out in 2012 and really put a real kick back into the Alien franchise. Now let's talk about the follow up to this. Here's my review of Alien Covenant. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 2017 sci-fi horror flick Alien Covenant, released by Fox, directed and produced by Ridley Scott, written by John Logan and Dante Harper, from a story by Michael Green and Jack Peglin. It's a joint American and British production, as it's produced, well, along with TSG and Brandywine Productions, who of course worked on the Alien series from day one, and of course Scott's own Scott Free Productions. This is the sixth installment of the Alien series and a sequel to Prometheus. It features returning star Michael Fassbender along with Katherine Waterston, Billy Crudup, Danny McBride, and Demian Bichir in supporting roles. Now, it follows the crew of a colony ship that lands on an uncharted planet and makes a terrifying discovery. The film was released on May 19th, 2017, a week after it premiered in the UK, and 2 weeks after it made its debut at Odeon Leicester Square. This film kind of underperformed at the box office, though, but still got good reviews, though. Now, first of all, if you haven't seen my review of Prometheus yet, I advise you to click on that card right up here before you go into this review, okay? Okay, now I'll do it. Now, prologue, business magnate Pierre Wayland speaks with his newly activated android in a lakeside apartment. The android chooses the name David for himself after observing Michelangelo's statue. Wayland states that the one day they will search for mankind's creator together. Excuse me, everyone. David comments on his unlimited lifespan as compared to his creator, unsettling Wayland. In 2104 AD, 11 years after the Prometheus expedition, the colonization ship Covenant is 7 years from reaching planet Uragai 6, with 2,000 colonists in stasis and 1,140 human embryos in cold storage. The ship is monitored by Walter, an advanced android model that superficially resembles David. When a neutrino burst damages the ship, Walter reanimates the human crewmates. The ship's captain, Jake Branston, is incinerated when his stasis pod malfunctions. While repairing the ship, the crew picks up a transmission of a human voice from a nearby planet, which appears more habitable than Uragai 6. Despite the protests of Daniels, Branston's widow, that this new perfect planet is too good to be true, the new captain, Christopher Oram, decides to investigate. With pilot Tennessee maintaining the Covenant in orbit, his wife Maggie Ferris flies a lander to the planet's surface, where an expedition team tracks the transmission signal to a crashed alien ship. Crew members Ledward and Tom Hallett are infected by spores from fungus-like organisms. Christopher's wife, Karine Oram, helps the rapidly deteriorating Ledward back to the lander, where Ferris quarantines both inside the medbay. An alien creature, the Neomorph, bursts from Ledward's back, killing him, and also kills Karine. Ferris tries to dispatch the creature with a shotgun, but accidentally triggers an explosion, immolating herself and destroying the lander. Another neomorph bursts from Hallett's mouth, killing him, The creatures attack the remaining crew, killing crew member Angkor. The remaining crew kills one neomorph before David, who survived the Prometheus mission, appears and drives off the other. David leads the crew to a temple in a city full of dead humanoids. He tells them that upon his and fellow Prometheus survivor Elizabeth Shaw's arrival at the planet, the ship accidentally released a pathogen that annihilated all fauna on the planet and that Shaw perished when the ship crashed. Attempts to radio the Covenant were have been prevented by ion storms. When the remaining neomorph infiltrates the temple and kills crew member Sarah Rosenthal, David tries to communicate with it and is incensed when Oram shoots it dead. Oram questions David, who reveals that the aliens are a result of his releasing and experimenting with the pathogen to produce new life forms, before tricking Oram into being attacked by a facehugger, a new form of creature, the Praedomorph. Later erupts from Oram's chest, killing him. As the others search for Oram and Rosendahl, Walter finds Shaw's dissected corpse, used by David as material for his evolving creature designs. David states that humanity is a dying and unworthy species, and that his designed creature is a perfect organism that will eradicate them. When Walter disagrees, David incapacitates him and threatens Daniels. Walter repairs himself and engages David, allowing Daniels to escape. Elsewhere, another facehugger attacks Security Chief Dan Lope. Crew member cuts it free, leaving Lope with acid burns on his face. The now fully grown Preomorph kills Cole while Lope escapes and meets up with Daniels. Tennessee uses the Covenant's cargo lift to extract Daniels, Lope, and Walter, who claims to have bested David. They kill the attacking Preomorph and return to the Covenant. All right, now I'm going to the ending. As always, you know the procedure. You have 5 seconds to stop this video. Go to the description box below and fast forward to the time below. If you've seen this movie already, please continue. Okay, you've been warned. The next morning, Daniels and Tennessee discovered that a Preomorph has burst from Lope's chest, killing him, and is loose on the Covenant. It matures and kills crew members Ricks and Upworth. Daniels and Tennessee lure the creature into the Covenant's terraforming bay and eject it into space using heavy equipment. The Covenant resumes its voyage to Argai 6. As Walter puts Daniels in stasis, she realizes he is actually David, but is unable to escape from her pod before losing consciousness. David regurgitates two facehugger embryos, which he places in cold storage. Posing as Walter, he sends a transmission stating that all crew members except Daniels and Tennessee were killed by the earlier solar flare incident, intending to harvest their bodies for further experimentation. End of story. So, what did I think of Alien Covenant? Well, I am gonna say it's not that bad or anything, but yeah, it could have done a little better in my view, though. Upon its release, the film still did okay, but it was still considered a box office disappointment as it underperformed at the box office with an overall total of 240 million worldwide. Against its 97 to 111 million dollar budget, which is less than the 403 million worldwide total for its predecessor, Prometheus. Nevertheless, the film got a decent response. The film has a 65% approval on Rotten Tomatoes, saying the film delivers another satisfying round of close quarters deep space terror, even if it doesn't take the saga in any new directions. Yeah, I really wish that could have happened a little more. Metacritic has it a score of 65, and CinemaScore gave it a B grade. The Guardian's Peter Bradshaw gave this film 3 stars out of 5, stating that the film is a greatest hits compilation of the other Alien films' freaky moments. The paradox is that though you are intended to recognize these touches, you won't really be impressed unless you happen to be seeing them for the first time. For all this, the film is very capably made with forceful, potent performances from Waterston and Fassbender. Definitely. The New York Times A.O. Scott said the film is an interesting movie for all its interplanetary ranging. It commits itself, above all, to the canny management of expectations. Yeah, I am going to say it's kind of a mixed bag though. But yeah, I feel like it could gone in a different direction. This take this little saga in a different direction. I do agree. But even so, I did like it a little. I mean, well, it's not my favorite of the Alien franchise because I'm still mostly more into the first two films, even though I have a soft spot for the other films. Now, although I've yet to see the new one, Alien Romulus, but that's going to change. Trust me, real soon. But anyway, I will say that Alien Covenant isn't completely bad, completely. But however, I will say it's not really the best Alien film, to be honest. They had Jed Kurzel compose the score, which wasn't too bad. For our cast, we have Michael Fassbender back as David and this time Walter. Katherine Waterston plays Daniels, and I'm going to say she's pretty good. Now, according to Waterston, she said she was well aware of the comparisons that were going to be made between her and Sigourney Weaver's own Ellen Ripley from the original films. Yeah, but that she tried not to think about it too much while filming for fear of being intimidated. Billy Crudup played Christopher Ram, and I'm gonna say not too bad. Danny McBride played Tennessee, and I'm gonna say he was pretty good. And this was just before he even started working on Halloween 2018 the following year. Yeah. Demian Bichir played Dan Lope, and I'm going to say, not too bad. Carmen Ejogo played Karine Oram. Pretty good. And there's many others who appears in this film. Jussie Smollett as Rix, Covenant's navigator. Kelly Hernandez as Upward, Rick's wife. Amy Seimet as Maggie Ferris, she was good, and Nathaniel Dean as Tom Hallett. Yep. So I'm gonna say pretty good and what have you. Now some actors did appear in uncredited roles, like Guy Pearce, for example, who reprised his role as Peter Wayland. Yep. Even James Franco, he appears on screen in photos and a video as Jacob Branson, the original captain of the Covenant and deceased husband of Daniels. He also appears in deleted scenes and a short promotional prologue to the film. And Numi Rapace, who played Dr. Elizabeth Shaw in the previous film, appeared in a short promotional prologue to this that was set in the period between the two movies, but does not act in the final cut of the movie itself, though her voice is heard from the planet early in the film and her image and voice appear later. Well, that's understandable. But anyway, there had been talks about a sequel to this, but there would be a follow up film that just more recently came out, Alien Romulus, which is set between the events of the first film and the second, the first Alien and its sequel, Aliens. So, anyway, which did much better. I am looking forward to checking it out and then doing a review of it. So, be prepared for it, people. So with everything said, the plot is okay, is fine. What have you? It just didn't take the saga in any new directions or anything. The cast it does have a pretty good cast though, and the score isn't too bad. But overall, I Found Alien Covenant to be a mixed bag, though. So, would I recommend this? Well, I'd recommend you give this a one time watch if you are a hardcore completionist of the Alien franchise. That's it. What did you think of Alien Covenant? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel. Make it grow and make the views grow. Tell all your friends about my channel. Give them to know my give them to know me. Maybe check out the channel and be a part of my Big D Nation. Share my vids with your friends if you wish. Whatever you want to do. And next time, I will give you a spoiler-free review of Alien Romulus. So if you like this, check out my reviews of these other films in the Alien franchise. I'll do this, but with a different film in the bottom left-hand corner. The upper left-hand corner is my review of the classic from 1979, Alien. The upper right-hand corner is my review of its sequel, Aliens, from 1986. Or go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of Alien Resurrection from 1997. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.